Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Holowitz, and I want to show you how to send an email to multiple contacts in Act via Microsoft Outlook. And I think when you see this tutorial, you'll understand exactly why I'm showing this to you. It's a common question that I get quite often, and it's a great thing to know about when you need to send an email to multiple contacts via Act. So first off, if we want to send an email to this person right here, Ann Smith, all we have to do is one of two things. We can either click directly on the email address, or we can go up and click on the email icon up top. And by clicking on that, what it's going to do, it's going to open up Microsoft Outlook and automatically put Ann Smith's name in. And for this example, a lot of times I use my email address because I don't want to be emailing other people. But we can fill out the email. This email will be attached to her contact and we're all set. That's easy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this particular email and create another scenario for you. I've got 3 people with the last name of Smith in this database. And you'll notice that we've got Ann Smith, we've got Jim Smith, and we've got John Smith. But how do we send an email to all 3 of these people via Act really easily? All you do is this. Because I have the 3 people here, I'm going to hit the F8 key, or I can simply click on the list view, and I have a list of all my contacts. I'm going to click on the first contact, which is already selected. I'm going to hold the Shift key down, and I'm going to click on the last contact. That is not an Act tip. That's just a simple Windows tip. So by clicking on the first one, holding the Shift key down and clicking on the last one, it selects all the contacts in my lookup. This time I'm going to go up and click on email, and I want to draw your attention to what happens. Because we had selected all those contacts, it threw their email addresses up in the to field. Now when you're sending an email out, in most cases you don't want to send an email out in the to field when it's going to multiple people. So there's a couple things you can do. If you have a lot of contacts up in the to field, you need to select them all. And the easiest way to select them all, in my opinion, is by holding the Control key down on your keyboard. Again, the Control key, the Ctrl key, and pressing the letter A. Ctrl+A is select all. Now what I can do is I can cut those out of there by going Ctrl+X. So I can Ctrl+A selects all of them, Ctrl+X cuts them out, and then I can paste them in the blind carbon copy field. But another thing I can do is, again, this isn't an Act thing, this isn't an Outlook thing, this is just a computer thing, is I can put my pointer on these selected items. I can click and hold and just drag them down into the blind carbon copy field. So now I've gotten them out of the to field, I've put them all in the blind carbon copy field. I can fill out my subject, type in a message, hit send, and we're all set. So when you're sending things to multiple contacts in Act, the trick is doing the lookup in Act so you have them all, and then you want to be able to send them all via Outlook. So you go into the list view, you select all the contacts you want to send it to, you hit the email icon in Act, and it starts this process. So it's really not bad once you've done it a couple times. First few times it might take a little practice, but it's really a good thing to know about. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Holowitz, and I want to thank you for being here. Please never hesitate to reach out to me if you have any Act questions. And keep in mind, I always give my time to people that are Act users for free, just so you can get to know me. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye now.